Okay, so now we're still going to graph using those two intercepts. However, this time we have to find them. Using intercepts when you are given something in standard form is a very nice way to go. So, for example, this is what standard form looks like. It's basically where your x variable and your y variable are on one side, and your constant term, like your just regular number, is on the other. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see what those look like, right? 2x plus 4y, they're both on one side, where your constant term, your regular number, is on the other. So let's see how we're going to graph these using intercepts. How in the world could we find intercepts of this thing? Like, what do I do here? Now, I was drilling it into your brain. When you have an x-intercept, that means y is equal to 0. So if y is equal to 0, and we're looking at this, it's almost like using a table of values, but not quite. So we have x plus y equals 5. But instead of y, I'm going to put that y equals 0. So y, and x plus 0 is clearly just x. So your x-intercept is 5. Okay, much like that, we have x plus y equals 5. 0 plus y equals 5, meaning y also happens to be 5. So that worked out nice and cute. That's a terrible line, but that's how it's done, right? If you want to find the x-intercept, you plug 0 in for y. You want to find y-intercept, you plug 0 in for x. Let's try another one that's a little more complicated. Okay, I'm over here now. Cool. So remember, x-intercept means that y equals 0. So we have x plus 4y is negative 4. Okie dokie. Now, y equals 0. So x plus 4 times 0 equals negative 4, which becomes x plus 0 equals negative 4, which becomes x equals negative 4. So your x-intercept right here at negative 4. Let's look at y. Y-intercept means x equals 0. So you got 0 plus, that's the worst 0, okay, 4y equals negative 4. 4y equals negative 4. Whoops. Divide both sides by 4, and y equals negative 1. So your y-intercept is here at negative 1. I am not connecting the dots very well, but that's how those are done. Now that we know how to plug it in and do stuff, now that we know how to plug it in, for those of you that are a little mathy, I'm going to show you a shortcut. So let's say we're looking for the x-intercept. We know y equals 0. That means we're going to take the original thing. If y equals 0, 4 times 0, like this whole term just goes away, and right off the bat, you got x is negative 4. Okay. If you're looking for your y-intercept, x equals 0, meaning you can kill that term right there and hop straight to 4y is negative 4, divide both sides by 4, and get negative 1. So it's a really nice, quick way to get that done is by looking for the intercepts. Hope you enjoyed.